I wanted to run out here real quick and tell you that somebody is a little frustrated today because you stood your ground. Somebody is a little upset today because they tried to run you off of that job and you are still there. Somebody is a little in their feels on today because you didn't fold and they didn't have their way. You stood your ground. Do you know how powerful that is? The fact that you decided to stand in your power, even though it was hard and it was difficult and you wanted to leave that job because of the energy that was in that job. You wanted to leave that position because the energy that was connected to that. You wanted to just give up sometime, but for whatever reason, you decided to stand your ground and you didn't budge. Do you know how upset Satan gets when you do not allow his demons that's working through a fleet in your presence to really tear you down and make you run off and leave? They thought that you were going to tuck your tail like a coward and run off. They thought that you would not have the power or the ability nor the strength to stand in God's power and stay where you are until you decide to leave. I don't know who this is for tonight, but I understand because I got this message to give to somebody that they really expected for you to run off. You're in a position somewhere doing something. It could be on a job. It could be, in a family. I don't know what it is, but wherever you are, they thought that they were going to cause you to run off. They thought that they would rob you plumb blind. And you're so smart and intelligent, so full of wisdom that they couldn't trick you, nor could they rob you. They thought that you would be just so gullible and so passive that you would let them just run all over you. They have gotten accustomed to running over people for so long, for so many years, and then they met you and they just don't know what to do. They sit up and stare and get mad and some of everything else because they can't break you down. They can't cause you to leave. They can't cause you to run off. You still show up and they can't stand it. But the most important part that's so powerful about you is you continue to show up for yourself even when you don't know what to do. See, when you don't know what to do and you come to the end of yourself and you just give it to God, God will begin to work on your behalf and just do all types of greatness for you behind the scenes that you ain't even seen yet. God is doing some special things for somebody that's watching this video today. God is doing something for you and you don't understand what it is. You don't understand how it's going to be done. You feel that you are at a breaking point in your life. You are about ready to give in and just throw in the towel. And I just wanted to remind you this evening, don't throw in no towel and it ain't too late. You keep on standing and don't allow anybody, I don't care who it is, to try to bully you, try to push you out of a situation where you know you belong, try to get you to leave a situation that you know God has blessed you with something, and it may be difficult, it may not be easy. Don't allow anybody to come into your life to bulldoze you out of the blessing that God has given you. Hold steady wherever you are and keep applying spiritual pressure. Hold steady wherever you are and keep applying spiritual pressure. Because I tell you something, folks look at you and get mad because you continue to show up for you. It may not even be a job. It may be the fact that you continue to show up for you. You are investing in your overall well-being, whether it is financial, whether it is a personal development, whether it is spiritual, whether it is, physical, whatever. You are showing up for yourself, and people can sense the fact that you getting ready to break free. People can feel the shift. And even though you don't know when it's coming, the devil feels the disconnect. He feels the distance. He feels the grip being, he can't hold you down anymore. And he is feeling that he's lost you. And he's absolutely right. But here's the thing. What he also hates is the fact, no matter who he tries to use to discourage you, to break you, to cause you to give up on you, you don't. And the reason why you don't give up on yourself, because finally you understand that God don't ever give up on you. And when you were able to understand how much God loves you, it changes the whole game. The healed version of you is something that they never wanted to see. And really, it's something that they really don't need to be messing around with. Because I want you to know this today. The sun is glaring and I'm trying to move off to the side because I had to come and run in the car and tell somebody that they mad, real upset, because they couldn't run you away. They could not run you off that job. They cannot steal your blessing. They cannot influence people to turn their backs on you. They could not make you do what they wanted you to do. And now they're all up in their feels because you got the power and you're using it. I want to say it one more time. They mad as hell because they couldn't run you off and make you just bulldozer. They wanted to bulldozer you up out of your life, up out of your blessing, up out of your position, up out of where God has placed you, wherever it may be. And they're mad today because you keep showing up for you. Keep showing up for you. Don't budge. Apply spiritual pressure and put the devil under your feet. Allow him and his demons to understand that you, baby, you ain't nothing to play with, because God don't play about you. And until the next video, guys, peace, because I still be believing, ooh, this lighting is crazy, in you. Have a good night.